Hi everyone. It has been a while, hasn't it? Uh, Even though it's been a while, time has really traveled. And I hope that the when I get done with this, that the screen looks better because when I'm doing this on my laptop and looks all fuzzy. I'm hoping that when it's all done it turns out right. But anyway, I wanted to get check in with y'all, see how y'all doing. Um, Things are going okay here. Uh, we celebrated my two of my grandchildren's birthday. They're just a little over a week apart in their birthdays, but there's a 4 year gap in between. But it was a good time. Everybody had a good time. They had a bouncy house, and the kids were just bouncing their little hearts out. Even the mama and daddy got in there after everybody left and bounced with them. Things sure have changed though since when I was a kid. When I was a kid, we'd have a party and just cake and ice cream, play pin the tail on the donkey, party games for kids and stuff, and things have changed. But the year before, last couple of years, they've had it at the bowling alley. Um, Her family really likes to bowl, and I wish I could bowl again. I miss that. I miss being able to do things, period. But as I talked to my husband, he said, well, you do a lot. You do a lot. It's not like you don't do anything, but you really do a lot. I'm going, yeah, right. But I wanted to show something that I did not show that I got for Christmas. But first, I'm going to show. Let me see if I can't find his first one. His one from this year. Okay. Um, this is my oldest's handprint. Oops, I got it upside down. And this is, I think, when he was 9 months old. And I had asked her for another one, of the kids for last year. Not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before. But I kind of asked too close to December, and she didn't have time. So I got them this Christmas. So here's the size of his hand now. So much bigger. These are my prized possessions right now. Or they'll always be my prized possessions. And this is of his brothers. That's 4 years younger than him. And I even got one of the babies before he turned a year old. Oop, oop. Yeah, there. It's my brain. Brain doesn't want to function. But I'm trying to get my husband to make me, he made me this deal for my necklaces. And it's a piece of board. And he routed around the edges. It made it all fancy. And then he bought these really pretty rose doorknobs. And he made it, put them in there like that as hooks. And so I keep all my necklaces on that hanging on the wall. So I asked him to make me something similar to that so I can hang these up because I am afraid to package them up in a box somewhere. Um, I really am. I don't want anything to happen to these. Like I said, these are my treasures, and I want to hang them up so I can always see them. And I'm hoping that what, maybe in several more years, and get another handprints. I would love just to have, as their age goes down, have them. And so when they're grown up and then adults, and if she didn't make extras of these, I can give them to that would be a great gift to give them one day, so they can see how much they grew up and changed during their life. How many people get to do that? To see that? I mean, you see your baby footprints on some of the birth certificates. I don't know if they still do that now or that though, but that's just an awesome thing, I think. But I have been busy. I did make a pillowcase for the one out of this Toy Story fabric. And then I got this fabric also and made a second one. And I love this fabric. And I think I might have enough. I'm hoping there might be enough to maybe make a pair of shorts for him with it. I'm going to have to look and see for a pattern for shorts for little boys. But I bet he'd like that. He's such a character. All the boys are just something else, but that one, he's got such a sparkle in his eyes. But I have been busy. One thing that I have did do, and I don't suggest any of you anybody else to do this, because boy, I almost killed myself. I'm not supposed to sit up straight like this for a very long period of time, because my legs just like go, and when they go, they hurt really bad. And then there's my back that I had the problems with, and I kept trying to think of what to get the oldest for his present. So we went to Joann's the Saturday before the party. Well, the Saturday, then the Sunday, and when a week went by, and then it was the next Sunday. And I thought, I'm going to do this. I had been wanting to do it for such a long time, and I guess I kept putting it off, and this stuff had a sale. And I got lucky because this is the last one they had. Yeah, the Spider-Man diamond art. And luckily, this dark area here and here, it's not diamond. It's just, painted. So the Spider-Man and his web are what are the diamonds. I only had one frustration about this. When I do these, and I'm finished with them. So I did the baby Winnie the Pooh I'd showed later on. About a year and a half ago, when they had the baby shower, she was doing her room in Winnie the Pooh. Anyway, the diamonds dealies here and here were square, so it wasn't a problem. Everything just fit in together. And on this, they're round. And when I get done with this stuff, I like to take Mod Podge and kind of seal everything over, so I know that during time, a diamond's not going to get popped off and then get lost somewhere. And with them being round, there's holes, on all four corners, except for where they're touching in the center on four sides. And I had such a hard time with bubbles. And I worked, it took me an hour or more trying to work with this to get everything the way I wanted it without the bubbles in it. And yeah, I think from now on, I don't know if that's what they have switched to, or maybe they're I have only one other diamond art that's in the other room, and I got that a long time ago, and it's a huge wolf picture. I like wolves. I have to show you. Hang on a second. Let me pause ya. Okay, I'm back. Here's the wolf one that I got. It's actually two wolves. One there and one there. And I think it's going to be beautiful. Like this, the reason that that the oldest didn't get his Spider-Man, even though I did finish it before his birthday, I started prepping Sunday night, and by prepping I mean I got snack bags, and I cut little squares of paper with the number of that's on the key, and then the number that's the DMC color, and then the symbol for it, and then I put everything in that with these little tiny zipper bags that they started carrying in there, and that's what I call prepping. But this is, I told my husband if he would make. I've got several cross stitch. I've got one that's hanging on the wall over there of a really old. It's like a Victorian mansion, and with a wooden swing hanging from a tree, with the quilt laying across it, and and this was, I did this like maybe 15 years ago, and it cost like $300 to get it framed, and it's a little bit larger than this one, but this is a cross stitch that I've done. It's another wolf, and I asked him if he would also frame this one for me when I do the diamond art, because I would like to have them together. And everything, usually whenever you do cross stitch, only the pattern is cross stitch, but I cross stitch everything, because I go for a step further and make it into a tapestry and filled in the sky and everything. So I loved how this turned out. It really, I like it a lot. And I finished this a long time ago too. It takes me about 6 months to do one of these, where I'm filling them all in. But I enjoy it so much. It's very relaxing to me. And the hardest part is trying to go to some place to enlarge the pattern, because they're all bent about, they're talking about, the law, you can't reproduce something. And the point is, I already bought the pattern and I'm using it for my own personal use, where I'm having it enlarged so I can do each piece in a quadrant and be able to see it. I just dropped it. Anyway, I've been working on my worry worms, and I just sent in 2 weeks ago 206 worry worms, and I just worked on some more. Oh, his eye, it's kind of funny, isn't it? Whack him. Hope I didn't give him a concussion. Anyway, just finished another 55 of them to go. And with these, Usually I do 10 and then I tie all the ends together. And on this, I thought, shoot, I'm going to roll here. I'm going to crochet them all and then I'm going to tie all the ends together. No. My fingers hurt so much trying to push that needle through because I use a 3.5 or a 3mm hook, and I crochet it really tight, and it was my fingers were so sore when I got done. But this is the fabric. This is what I'm working on now, and these are so cool looking. See all the different colors that come out in it? This is so cool. This is called, I love this yarn. Oh, that's a pretty pattern. It's like a log cabin pattern. And it's called Cinnamon Cedar. I really like this color. And you see all the colors in it? It's got browns and reds and tans and greens. I just really like that. And I got this. It's called another I love this yarn. Amber Honey. It's kind of pretty, isn't it? It's got the same pattern on the back of it, too. Anyway, I don't know if you can see the pattern or not. It's kind of cool looking. And then we went to Joann's, and I got the Caron Jumbo. Caron Jumbo. Where is your name? Other than that. It's 12 ounces, I believe. It suggests a 5mm hook. I won't be using a 5. Yeah, it's 12 ounces or 340 grams, 595 yards. And where's the color? Okay, we know you're. Why do they make this so hard to find? Machine washable dryable. Well, it's green, multicolored green. Mini grid, that's the blanket that goes with it. Well, goodness sakes. I cannot find the name of it. Foliage. Foliage is the name of it. Itty bitty print. Why didn't they make it great big so I can see it? Yeah, that would have been helpful. At least I know what it is, where to find it on this. And this is another one that I picked up for the same day. And now that I know where it is, Peacock Barg. Maybe it is variegated, short for variegated. But it's got all these incredible colors to it. So I got this and I got that. So the lady, one of the women of one of the Sunday school classes, and we don't have a big church. Got a lot of older folks in it, but we don't have a big church. And this is the older ladies class, which would be around my age and older. She told me that their class alone did 1,000 boxes to go out. So that was just her class. So I'm trying to churn out worms because she said it's really great they're this small because being this small, they can fit into a pocket easily and be scrunched up. And I wanted something dark in color, anything because I don't want them to have to worry about washing them when if they were get all dingy, if they had white and get all dirty. I used 4 millimeter googly eyes and glued them on with Fabric Fix in there. And then I sent them with, I cannot remember, Philip, the Bible verse for them to not to, when they start to worrying about something, to grab a hold of their worm and remember to give it to God. The worm is a reminder to pray to God, and He'll take care of whatever worries that they may have. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. I haven't really done much work on my puppy dogs. I've got one, and I think I need to put eyes on it and a little bit finishing up. And what I did get, and everybody in my family thinks I'm crazy, but I got all the tissue paper and I iron it. So if I want to do something with tissue paper for my journals that I'm supposed to be working on, but I haven't because I've been busy with diamond art, and this week has been recovery time with that. So I'll be starting back on doing mornings, working on my journals to get them, trying to get a bunch so they can go at once. And then I'm not putting much in them, just like paper and pockets and maybe some stickers so that they have a lot of writing space so they can write, what's going on, and just kind of like a diary of sorts if they want to use it like that. But yeah, and if you're wondering what I did with my hand, I don't know. I woke up one morning about a month ago and I moved my thumb and it dislocated here and it dislocated here, and I had to pop it back in place. And anytime I tried to grip something, it would dislocate. Well, it's finally gotten to where it's not dislocating as much. If I keep this on, it doesn't do it at all. And it's just trying to get this lower one now to heal. It's real tender and sore, but don't know what I did during the night. Makes me wonder. My husband tells me I'm just accident prone. So I guess I'm even accident prone in my sleep. So that's what's been going on with me and things that I've been doing. I haven't started on my blankets yet. I need to, because Christmas is going to come here quicker than I can think. Luckily, I need maybe 2 or deals of the pound of Caron yarn. I think that's what I got before, to do this one blanket for one of my my sons. And then I need to start buying a bunch of black, gray, and I have some white, but not much, to try to do the one for my youngest son. But yeah, that's what's been going on. I hope you guys have been doing okay, staying safe and staying healthy. Things are kind of turbulent in this world, but we got to remember God's in control. However it works out, He's in control. So I'm going to let y'all go. I've held you up long enough. I know you got lots of things you need to do. And I need to get back on working on worms. So you guys take it easy. And I pray that the Lord will watch over you when you go out and when you come in. Keep you safe, keep you healthy, and you and your family. Take care of yourself. And hopefully I'll be talking to you soon. I'm sorry I'm not real constant in making my videos. I know it's baddie. It's a bad thing that I do. I should keep more constant and keep y'all up to date more. But anyway, I'll try harder. I'm just not even just talking with you this much. I don't hardly ever talk to anybody except for my husband whenever he comes home. So it's strange for me to be talking this long for this period of time. By the time my throat's already sore from because it's never used. But I really enjoy doing this when I get seated down. But if I don't have anything to show you, I don't want to waste your time. Anyway, I'll let y'all go. Y'all take care and God bless you. Okay. Oops, wrong button. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.